Thousands of years ago, there were fairies living amongst humans, and these fairies were highly regarded for both their magic and the joy they bring to humanity. Fairy dust used to put people into slumbers, and in their dreams, happiness would fill them up, because fairies are cute creatures who bring smiles upon the world. But the fairy would disappear after a great scourge called humans came and ruined cuteness for everyone, except one survived. A particularly cute fairy spirit transcended time itself until she was reborn again as an extra cute fairy. A cute fairy that goes... Natsupoi, the fairy queen, one of the best wrestlers in Stardom and in all of wrestling in general. She, who despite her size, commands that ring with such confidence, such vigor, such boss energy, yet vulnerable enough to make everyone root for her. She was injured, and I eventually took a long Stardom break around the same time, mostly because Stardom went through a weird growing pains phase, and I went and lived in the lands of Tease for a bit and had so much fun. But I returned to the realm of Stardom immediately when it was announced that Poi was returning, and the match I'll get into in just a bit, but the aspect that struck me the most was that I realized Natsupoi is one of my favorite wrestlers in general. Why? Because I realized not only how much I missed Poi, but how much of a glue she is for Stardom, for me as a viewer. Her being absent and me just not simply watching any Stardom this year is not a coincidence, I think. I don't know, I'm not a therapist, but you know as they say, absence makes the heart grow fungus. Wait, no. Fucking fool. She is an excellent performer, an S-tier wrestler, and probably my second favorite in Stardom after her return match. Today, we get back into Stardom content as Natsupoi has returned to team with her former goddess partner, Sori Ano, to face a team of bosses, Chihiro Hashimoto, aka Big Hash, and finally, on this channel, the sun goddess, Sari. Let's get Dark Souls up in here like Solaire and praise the sun.
Who's ready for story time with
Meerkat.
Meerkat?
Meerkat. That's a fat meerkat.
But this is no ordinary cobra. It's a spy cobra. With no regard for her own safety, she prepares to face the snake.
Sari started pro wrestling under Diana at the age of 15, training under Kyoko Inoue, and given the name Sari as a combination of her own name and the band Green, that's 3 E's, which she was a fan of, and is a group notable for not ever showing their faces. Still, today, no one knows who these dentists are. Sari is notable for her disappointing run in WWE, where they tried to make her an anime magical Sailor Moon character in NXT. That is such typical WWE bullshit to do, you know, but whatever, I already stopped watching then, you know, but she had the sense to leave that place and return to be celebrated in Joshi with her produce shows, Sariism, to high acclaim from my peers. She's also the current seedling Beyond the Sea champion and is signed with Sukiban as well. Where Natsupoi fits into the lore dates back to their 8WG days, but we're speeding past that to TJPW when Natsupoi didn't realize she was a cute fairy just yet, a cute fairy that goes... And instead was Natsumi Maki, the international princess champion who was injured in her match against Yuna Manase. When she returned, she faced Sari in a singles match in a losing effort, but still had that smile on her. Flash forward to now, and you have Sari crossing the fog into the world of Stardom to face a returning Natsupoi, but this time with a tag team partner, a big boss named Big Hash, someone she faced before in epic battle. Oh, Big Hash is a fucking boss in wrestling if I've ever seen one. A total badass beast of a wrestler. She faced Natsupoi last year in a match of the year candidate where she killed Poi like this. And oh poor Poi, getting thrown around the ring, and she tried her damnedest, but Hashimoto gave her the best German suplex in the industry today and perhaps ever. Poi lost the boss battle, but much like people who yell at Souls games for being too hard, she simply did not level enough health. Level enough health, folks, and you beat any Souls game. I'm not even joking. With Poi's return to Stardom, Sari and Big Hash have crossed the fog to face Poi and her former Goddess of Stardom tag team partner, she who had to drop the title when Poi was injured and in the process gained another, the white belt, the wonder of Stardom. When held around her waist, it once again, for me, becomes the divine fine wonder of Stardom. Sorry, Ano defeated Mirai in an excellent match for the title, one of Mirai's best performances to date, where she had this face upon losing. So good, so good. Ano, the stone cold killer with the emotionless face, is someone who would surprise you of how good of an actor she actually is. Because when you are a stoic type, much like Clint Eastwood, all you have to do is show just a little expression, and it goes a long way. That's Ano, one of the most subtle performers out there, the ever effortlessly beautiful woman with the best bridge in wrestling, and one of my favorite wrestlers in Stardom and wrestling today as well. Also excels in the theatrical performances that I love about this art form. Since winning the white belt, she's only defended it once against Starlight Kid, this little menace with a dope interest and dope strat to go after the knee of Ano. Straight murder. But then they just drop the story halfway and they continue like a normal Stardom match, with the suplexes and the intensity and the perfect bridges of Ano, ending with a Temps Tendre into the Japanese Ocean suplex combo with the perfect bridge for the victory. Afterwards, Starlight Kid, with their perfect expression of disappointment, reaching for the belt with her emotional eyes. Ano, with their expressions as well. With this, I could totally hug you face. Now that Natsupoi has returned, Kazuin is complete, and they team in such an awesome match. Awesome! Ano, the ever effortless one, and the returning graceful beauty that is Natsupoi, an entrance fit for a fairy queen, versus the sun goddess Suri and Big Hash, a team of bosses. The main players being Poi and Suri, who herself is a great balance all-around wrestler, but still bigger than both Poi and Ano. Big Hash was a secret boss with a massive health bar, and Ano was a supporting anchor to lead into transitional portions of the match and help Poi. With such a boss like Hash though, this was like a video game where the stipulations for winning was simply defeat Suri, which is a hard task in itself, but Tag Match Hash is just a god. Look at her wearing the carcass of Sully from Monsters Inc. She's wearing Lightfoot shoes to tell you that she can run circles in there and not just dominate with strength, but again, Poi was the star along Suri, out to wrestling's biggest enemy, their own copyright system. Oh, Poi, in her first match back with a damn near perfect performance as you can get in wrestling. First having this face to Suri when she realized exactly what she was dealing with, which is also my face when I first faced Millennia,
Blade of Mikola,
and realized how many hours I was going to sink into her. We got Poi flailing around to avoid death by German from Hash, even swimming in the air, and somehow that actually worked. The logic in this match flowed perfectly in my mind. Hash taking teamwork to do damage on, and still such a friggin' boss. The way she moves is so fluid, so much power, so much ease with her strength. Truly a special talent who hits hard and moves quick, but always makes her opponents look so good against her while never looking weak herself. She wants to hit her perfect German and will kill Suri to do so. And when she does hit the German, it hits big and lands hard. Suri showing everyone who only watches Stardom just what she's about. The power, the excellent technique, the aggression, the way she takes moves with her entire body, the way she hits oh so hard. Ano out there playing the supporting role beautifully, doing just enough to be Ano, while doing everything to keep the spotlight onto Poi, including this sweet Temps Tendre Ranhei double team. But again, the main stars were Suri and Natsupoi. Poi, with her expression, always a good actor, but ever more so after being gone for a while. The way her body just gets murdered, the torture, and her face, her expressions as she awaits death by Suri dropkick, her expressions as she gets stomped to death by Suri and she catches her breath. Poi's style logically dictating her offense, finding the openings to hit her excellent kicks, one after another. Her stubbornness to want a German Hash, and oh my Poi! Finding the opening for submissions, and Hash just so effortless with strength, and Ano like, oh shut up, but no you shut up. And Natsupoi climbs Poi to the top of Poi and lands her Fairy-O gift, conjures some fairy magic like Poi, 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 twists into the fairy blink even, and Suri was able to show some sweet uranagis, ending the match with a variation exploder to finish off Natsupoi and earn the victory. This was a perfect poi for Natsupoi to return poi, and all the players played their role. Ano as the supporting character, Big Hash as the boss and vital player who saved this match multiple times, Cherie as the foil to Natsupoi, who once again beat her in a match. But Natsupoi showed why she is so special, someone who uses her size to perfection. All her moves were so graceful and her expressions were perfect, beautiful. The struggle, the pain, the torture, and this smile here as she lays in defeat. She lost, but she didn't really lose. She just showed everyone what this fairy queen is all about and honestly made me realize just how much I personally love Natsupoi. Ever since the Kill Tamu series I made, Poi has been growing and growing higher on my list of favorites, but I'm confident now calling Natsupoi an S-tier wrestler and one of my top 3 wrestlers in Stardom. Natsupoi was the glue, and with her back, all in the realm of Stardom will be a brighter place again. Poi Tribe, stand up! The Fairy Queen has returned. What the hell is a bi-poi? Stop! No, don't leave, poi! No! What's a bi-poi? We still don't know what a bi-poi is! God damn it, poi! We need answers! What's a bi-poi? No! But she's still a cute fairy that goes.
Bye.
I'm a thief by trade. I'm a daughter of thieves.
Bye, boy. Bye, bye.
With you, I turn over.
Thank you to all my Poi supporters, the Patreon sponsors. First, we have my newest one, a supporter of a lot of things that I like to watch, a lot of things that we love in this community. We have Doggo Snake supporting me. Oh, woof, woof. Thank you so much. I won't bark every single time I do that. But anyways, thank you so much. I mean, I wasn't expecting this at all, and I really greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much. We have Jeff, the Up Channel, Kicking Those Dad, Tees, Renee Valdez, Ace Trace, Maddox, Justin Stein, Matthew Pelituska, Joseph Fu, Terrence, Danwood, Kevin Mullen, Adam K, Wake on the Shiggy, Buddy Money 520, Juggernaut Graphics, Shutterbingo.wave, Aaron Zacarias 4552222. 2222. Always add another 2 to always every single time add another 2 to that 2 to your name, man. I want victims, JLA, Julia, Sunglasses, G-Wop, Paul Dorn, Michael Slimer, Fighter of the Animals, thank you, Scott Racer, Stephen Siemens, Covatory D, Smoon, Little Shoot, Tony Davis, Jesse, The Outlaw, and Dodge Morningstar. Bye, Poi.